What's good, everybody? As most of us probably already know by now, 2K has dropped another patch, and it just got me thinking. Like, I haven't played it. I see a bunch of people on Twitter talking about Pro-Am lockouts. I see a bunch of people crying already. I don't know what they're crying about, but it just had me thinking. Like, I was just chilling in my room, just thinking. You know, I was just thinking about like, yo, 2K drops a lot of patches, bro. They drop a lot of patches, and it's just like, I don't think I see this many patches from any other games. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that many. So it got me thinking. Over the last decade or so is when gaming really went like truly online, where everybody was playing online. Gone are those days where you just don't have internet in your house and you have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox and you just play whatever you want to play offline. Like, there are people who play offline, but they play offline while they're online. So it's not really that many people. I don't even know are there people that do that? You freaking psychopaths who don't have internet in your house, but you're just playing PlayStation and Xbox? That's weird, bro. But anyway, most companies don't even allow you to do that no more. Most companies make it mandatory that you have an online connection. So with that change in culture, with video games going strictly online, came patches, of course, because games have issues. They didn't have as many issues back in the day. Like, think about it. When you had a PlayStation 1, were you connected to there wasn't a PlayStation Network in PlayStation 1. If a game released broken, that game was broke. Imagine, well, what's a popular game from PlayStation 1? I played the crap out of the Harry Potter games. Why are these people always on my balcony looking at me? All right. I played the crap out of the PlayStation 1 Harry Potter games, bro. Imagine if there was a game-breaking glitch in there, and what am I supposed to do? Like, I paid $50 for this. I can't. There's no patch. It wasn't no PlayStation Online, I don't think. If the game was broke, the game was broke. There was no patch in it. So when patches first became a thing, they were just used to, you know, get rid of the little bugs and errors that game testers didn't find and that they found like after the release or whatever, and it'll be like little patches and whatnot. This was like, you know, when Xbox Live and stuff first came out. But in more recent years, developers have become more reliant on patches. And I'm straight up, we talking about 2K here. Of course we're talking about 2K. There are other companies, but I'm not gonna involve other companies in this. This is a 2K discussion. This is me and the 2K community. This is me and y'all. We discussing 2K and their antics here. They've become so reliant upon them that now a day one patch for 2K is the norm. We expect, it's like, oh, how big do you think the day one patch is gonna be this year? Like, even though them jokes are always freaking huge, the 2K day one patches are like the size of another game. Like, you could go download Resident Evil 4 off PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, and it'll be smaller than the day one 2K patch. I'm not lying to you. So this brings up the question for me: why don't they just finish their games? Are you really that money hungry that you can't, like, finish your games, bro? You would make more money in the long run. Well, actually, nah. Well, I don't know. The longer the game is out, the more VC people spend. So 2K is like, nah, bump all that finishing the game stuff. We're gonna get this junk out. We're gonna make them buy this VC and we'll fix it later. They're gonna buy it regardless, put it out. So I'm a 4th year student at my college. I'm a senior, and that wouldn't fly here. Like, so if I walked up to my professor and turned in a paper that I knew was unfinished and was like, yeah, yo, prof, here you go. I'll finish that later. Just take it for now, do what you can with it. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna fix that though, and you better not have a problem with it. That wouldn't fly. I would get an F, and the professor would pull me aside and be like, "What's wrong with you? Do you know how much money you paying to be here? Why would you do this? This is stupid." That's the equivalent of what 2K is doing, but they know they can get away with it because I don't want to take this. I don't want to take this real deep, but us as consumers allow them to. Like, you're not gonna protest 2K, and I'm not. This is not me making a call to action. We should make a call to action. We should try and call them out on their BS, other than just making videos about it. We should protest them. Like, don't buy the crap. If it's crap, don't buy the crap. But y'all want to have fun playing 2K. I'm trying to make a living off playing 2K, so we buy it. And while we're here, I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. Not taking shots at anybody in the community, but there are people that I see on Twitter, other 2K YouTubers I see on Twitter, like, what's the term I can use that I won't make my CPM get lowered? Like, I can feel my money going down as I think about curse words. They are, for lack of a better term, pole jocking. If you don't know what pole jocking is, it was a term made popular by the Boondocks. Pole jocking means to How can I explain it? Pole jogging is riding. My CPM just plummeted. I gotta bleep the word, like, but how would I know? How will y'all know what word I'm saying? I can put it on the screen. But it's a lot of 2K YouTubers on Twitter just pole jogging. I don't know, like, are they trying to get a invite to the event next year? Or are they trying to keep their invites that they got last year? None of my 2K YouTuber friends do that stuff, so I'm not talking about any of them. It's none of them. It's just like, they're like, oh, just be patient with the game. They're gonna fix it eventually. No, bro. I paid $60 for this. I don't need eventually. Finish your game. Do beta testers not exist anymore? Because I remember that was the thing when I was younger. I learned about beta testers, how companies would let people play the game early. Do 2K not use beta testers? Is the only time that people test their game outside of the developers? Is the 2K event the only time they use testers? Like, is it really that serious? Like, is beta testing a dead career now? Fun fact, when I was in 8th grade, I wanted to be a beta tester. I never wanted a real job, like, ever. But why are there so many problems at launch? Do beta testers not exist anymore? That is a real question. I need to get in touch with somebody from 2K and ask them, do y'all use beta testers? Because y'all could really, really profit from using one. Y'all need one. I'll do it, bro. I can try and break your game. Like, you know, that's what beta testers did. They tried to break the game, like, as much as possible to find all the errors and glitches and whatnot. I can break a game. You need somebody to break a game, I can break a game. I break games on accident all the time. And I can understand updates putting new content into the game. Like today's patch put the Lonzo Ball shoes in the game. Video on that coming tomorrow. But they put some hairstyles, some beards, some new shoes in the game. But if you need to constantly patch your game to fix gameplay errors, there's a serious underlying issue somewhere. Like, if there's always something wrong with your game, your devs ain't doing their job or something. Like, somewhere there is a hiccup in the line of productivity. Somebody not doing their job. It is dope that they listen to the community, they listen to fans and the 2K YouTubers about what needs to be fixed and what isn't working properly. But imagine if they didn't need to. Imagine if they made a good game out of the gate. Like, on release, the game was good. There were no super game breaking glitches. Imagine if they finished their game. Is that a foreign concept now, 2K? Patching has really gotten so bad that Kanye West got to patch The Life of Pablo. Kanye West did an update on The Life of Pablo. Like, he went in, changed some instrumentals, put some choirs in the background, and he patched his album. What is that? And I'm all for taking advantage of the technology, the online technology that they can use to constantly improve the game. But come on, man, like, finish your game. Finish your game, bro. That's the whole point of me making this video, the whole point and purpose of me making this video. I hope somebody from 2K see this, or somebody who has some input in the development of 2K. Finish your game. That is the moral of the story. Finish your game, bro. Use beta testers. Do what you got to do to make a finished product. And that's all I got to say, man. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this rant. I'm sorry to rant. I know y'all probably was expecting something funny. This was not a funny video. But, yeah, we can't be funny all the time. Sometimes you gotta, I don't know, it's on my heart. You know, there's something on your heart. You gotta let it out. You know, like that girl you always wanted to talk to, but she got, no, let me shut up. What's crazy about my life is that sometimes I think that the girls who are in my life will see my video, like even friends and whatnot, and they'll think it's about somebody, or somebody may think it's about them, and it's really not, because it could be about any of you. We're not gonna talk about it. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you enjoyed this rant. I'm sorry to rant to y'all boys, but maybe y'all enjoy it. Maybe y'all feel the same way. If you feel the same way, make sure you leave a like and you give a rant in the comments, bro. I'm out of here, bro. D Brown Shahan up out of here. Y'all, blah, 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 blah.